All right, niños and niñas, today we're doing main ideas in details as a comprehension strategy. So let's open up to page 226 and 227. Looks like this. And remember, put me on pause at any time if you need to write things down or get there. All right, so the topic tells you what your reading is about. The main idea is the most important idea about the topic. So let's take our fingers, put it on bullet point number 1. Follow along with me, reading out loud. The topic is what a piece of writing is about. The main idea is the most important idea about the topic. Great. Put your finger on bullet point number 2. Follow along. Details are pieces of information that tell you more about the main idea. And bullet point number 3, still learning about main idea and details. It says, use what you learned about main idea and details in a graphic organizer, like the one below as you read. The best game. Then use the organizer to help you write a summary of the text. Okay, so we are going to draw this on our notebooks on our piece of paper. That's going to go along with our story. And our comprehension strategy is inferring. When you infer, you combine your background knowledge, so things that you know, with evidence in the text, so details from the story, to come up with your own ideas or conclusions about what the author is saying. Active readers, that's us, infer the ideas, morals and lessons, and themes of a written work. Okay, so you should have this chart written down for main ideas and details. This is going to be our main idea, and off of it comes our details, and we're going to read the best game. And we're going to read this together, so page 227. When I'm reading, you're following along with your finger, and you are reading out loud with me. We'll read that first paragraph. I think board games are the best family activity. Playing a board game with my family or friends is my favorite thing to do on a rainy day. However, my sister doesn't agree. She likes playing charades with a group. To her, board games are boring. Okay, so on the right it says strategy. What do you think the author is trying to persuade you to do or think? What do you think? Well, I know that the topic is games, but I'm not sure what the important idea is of the topic is yet. We'll have to keep reading, but the boy and his sister disagree on which game is best. I can infer that the main idea is which game is best. Okay, the boy seems to be persuading board games is the best, but we will find out. All right, finger back down, paragraph 2. Board games include everything you need right in the box. There is nothing to think up or to make. The rules are printed out. That's the best part. There shouldn't be any arguments among players. Thousands of board games are sold every year. The people who buy them can't all be wrong. Okay, so on the right it says skill. What details does this paragraph include about board games? So maybe you're going back through thinking about what details there are. What evidence can we find? Okay. Hopefully you've thought of some by now. All right, and we'll finish up our story. On the other hand, my sister says charades is a creative game. Players must think of books, movies, or songs that will stump the other team. Players have a great time using their imagination and acting. Here you have 2 kinds of games, 2 people and 2 ideas. Which game is best? You decide. So the strategy says, who do you think is better at charades? The narrator or the sister? Why do you think so? So who do you think is better at charades? The narrator, who thinks board games are best, or the sister who always wants to do charades and it's a creative game? Who do you think is better at charades? Great question. Okay, on our sheets that we have our graphic organizer, what is our main idea? What is our main idea? So, it asks, which board game is best? The main idea is, he thinks board games are best. Are the best. That's the main idea. Board games are the best. Why does he think so? What are some supporting details? One of them is board games have everything you need. Mark. He's so excited about all that. Board games, they have everything you need. What more could you want? They have rules, so there's no arguments. Printed rules equals no arguments. If you've ever played board games, maybe you know that's true or not. He's saying there's printed rules, there shouldn't be any arguments. That's why board games are the best. Another reason why he gives is thousands of board games are sold every year. So we're gonna kind of shorten that up. Thousands are bought each year. Why would that be an important detail? Well, he's saying that thousands of people wouldn't buy board games each year if it wasn't a fun or great thing to do. That makes sense to me. Maybe you thought of a few more, or you found some in there. That's great. You can always write one down and attach a new one. Okay, so now that we have this down, we should be able to go ahead and do our main idea in details for page 328.